Hey everybody, welcome to a craft tutorial. Today we are going to make this really fun pumpkin mason jar ring. It's really fun. All you're going to need is just a few items. You'll need string. You need mason jar lid rings. They all do need to be the same size, but it doesn't matter what size you start with, just that they are all the same size, and it doesn't matter if they're different colors. I have some silvers and some golds in there. You'll need some sort of paint. I chose orange, but you guys can make them any color that you want. And then I use a stick for the center of mine, but you could use cinnamon sticks, pipe cleaners, pretty much anything you guys want. And that's all you need to make this craft. So let's get started. We are ready to paint the mason jar rings, and this is the paint that we're using. This is Rust-Oleum. It's the Painter's Touch. It's got the paint and primer in one, and this one is called Gloss Real Orange. So I've shaken it up. And all we're going to do is just coat all of our mason jar rings really well on one side, and we'll come back and do the other side. It doesn't matter that some of them are white, some are gold, and some are silver, because you won't see that once all of them are painted. If you want a more rustic look, you can just lightly coat them. I would like it to look really, really orange, so I'm just going to make sure that they all have a really good coat of paint on them. This may take a couple coats, so once we come back, we'll get everything painted. We'll have all of it done, and we'll be ready to assemble. So now that the paint has dried on these, I got just a random stick from the yard. You could use a cinnamon stick. You could use pretty much anything. I chose the stick from the yard because I have cats, and I feel like they would just be interested in the cinnamon stick. So the one thing you want to make sure you get a piece of string, and you're going to string all of your jar lids onto this, and they're all going to face the same direction. So I'm just going to start stringing, and you don't have to worry about them looking real neat right now. Just make sure that they are all in the same direction. That's the biggest thing. This is 20 jar lids, and you can add more jar lids if you want a bigger pumpkin, more full pumpkin, depends on what you want it to look like. So all we're doing is just stringing our jar lids, and all this is just a piece of yarn, but you could use twine, you could pretty much use ribbon, anything really that will hold this all together. So we just keep stringing our jar lids on here. And it looks like a crazy mess right now, but we're just gonna, I just do this to kind of get them all sort of lined up. And you're gonna fix the line after you tie this. And I'm just gonna get my yarn out a little bit on the one side. And all we're gonna do is tie this. And this is actually, for me, the hardest part is getting it to tie correctly, because I only have so many hands. And so you're just going to tie it. You're going to tie it nice and tight. And it's okay that they're not lined up right now. You're going to move them around. Oops. See what I mean? If your hand slips, sometimes it's nice to have a partner to help you with this. But we're just going to double knot this. And I always double knot just so I can make sure that it holds. And you can leave this hanging out for now, because it won't matter right now. And now all you're going to do, and I don't think I tied it quite tight enough. That's the hardest part, honestly, is just making sure that this is tied tight enough, and it's not. So I'm just gonna twist it. It's good and tight, and then I'm gonna tie it again. Like I said, it does help to have a friend that can give you an extra set of hands when you are tying this up. So we're just gonna do that for now. All I did was just twist it up a little bit to tighten it, and I tied a little bit of a knot. It was hard to see me do it, but now all you're going to do is just take your lids and spread them out so that they are how you want them laid out. And for whatever reason, this lid is just being a bit of a bucket. There we go. And you'll see, and I don't know how well you guys can see it. I don't want to pick it up right now while it's loose because I don't have the middle in. But all the lids are sort of interlocked in the center. And so I'm going to take my stick, and I'm just going to break my stick up in a couple of pieces. And like I said, you can use a cinnamon stick and cut it. I just like to kind of use the stick. I think it's fun. And then you want to fill the center of your pumpkin. So I have kind of a big center because I use so many lids. So all you're going to do is shove your sticks in and make sure they're tight. And you might need to add or take away a few, and then you can put glue in there if you want. I'm not going to. But there is your pumpkin. Now you can add leaves to this if you would like. You can, like I said, use cinnamon sticks. You can put ribbon on it. I'm going to get you guys a little bit closer so you can see it better. But there is our pumpkin. You can see the sticks in there. This craft is super easy to do, really fun. You can make them any color that you want. And as you go, you're going to spread these out, and it will give you a little bit more of a, there we go. And there you go. This craft is really fun to do with your kids too. They can decorate their pumpkins. You can add ribbons and leaves and all sorts of fun things, pipe cleaners to make the little stems. Just depends on the look that you're going for. If you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments down below. I'm always happy to answer those for you. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos all the time. And hit the bell icon. That'll alert you when I post a new video.